So check out this really cool rice field art. This is the kanji for, I think, man, right? Hito. And there's a shape out here which I can't quite make up. Maybe I hold up my iPad really high as I can. But you can see they've got an image. I can't make it out, but maybe it looks like it's a flower. It's a suiso. It's a tulip, which is the flower of Fukui. That's the flower of Fukui. It's called suiso. It's like a tulip. And also here is more the kanji, and that's really cool. And I've never seen this before. Basically, this is yeah. Yeah, and this isn't painted. It's not painted. You can come here, and I checked, and this here, it's a type of, I don't know if this is rice. I guess it's a type of dark rice, right? That they're used, and I'm not sure what they use for the flower up there that's flowering. I'm not sure. On there. Isn't that cool? So I'm here checking out this rice art. I've never seen this before. Here's Tommy. What do you think?
Dada, here we got Mikey's husband.
No, we're going to take Mikey to school now. What do you think, Mikey? Is it cool? You want to go on my shoulders and see it, Mikey, better? You can go on my shoulder. You can see it better. Get on my shoulder. Get on my shoulder. Climb on my shoulder. Mikey's good at climbing on my shoulder. I don't have to do anything. He can just climb up on my shoulder. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Now look at that. What do you think?
I really
Isn't that cool? You see it, Mikey?
Kanji.
Kanji, that's right. Kanji is Japanese writing. Where's the point to the flower? Where's the flower? Yeah, right there. You know what kind of flower it is? What flower is it?
Tempopo.
I don't think it's a tempopo. Tempopo is what is that? That's what's a tempopo, Tommy? A dandelion. It's not. That's a suicent. Call that suicent. Yeah, suicent on there. Can you hold it like up over your head? Hold it on either side like I'm holding it. Hold it like this. Pick it up. Hold it really high up in the sky. Quiet. He doesn't want to do it. All right, we're out of here. There you go. So this is basically a community garden here, and I've never visited here, so we might as well visit this community garden. I'll go visit this community garden. I just saw someone. Check it out. They've got a plot system, right? So they show you what plots that they have in this community garden, all really well organized. And they talk about basically, I guess, the contact information there and the rules. And it's probably part of, and this is part of the park here. Tommy, I guess they're going up there too. I'll check that out later. But here are these plots. And they're little plots of ground that obviously you can rent. Here's something new. This is a kind of shiso I've not seen before, right? Right here is a kind of green, it's kind of a reddish green sea shiso. I guess it's red shiso that just hasn't turned red. And they have it growing up. This here is, actually it's so good. This is, what is this? This is baked potato, the large sweet potatoes. That's sweet potatoes. And they got sunflowers and stuff. This is interesting. Look how they have this growing up here. They have the stuff growing up on this bed that they made. Hello. Ohayozaimasu. One of the people working. Someone else. All these little gardens here. You don't see that. I say hello, but they say Ohayou gozaimasu. Tomatoes. I'm in the search for bees, so I'm looking at pollinators here really quick. Ah, this is, you know what this is, right? This is fennel. Love fennel. They're using it as basically a border crop here. And the smell, tastes so good. I'm not sure what this is here. This is some green shiso. You know, on it. I hear people over there. Tomatoes, look, there are tomatoes, mottainai, falling down. On there. Someone's just covered. What's the point? They just, okay, we're not going to do our we're not going to do our yard, so we're going to just cover. Hey, Mikey! Mikey's over there. They're adventuring. Right? So they rent strawberries here, probably for next year. Sweet potatoes. You know, the thing with like this here just takes up so much space. More shisol. This is a type of sticky tomato, sticky potato, Japanese sticky potato. It's called jamaimo. It's corn growing up on the side. I got spider web on me. Not sure what this is. I've noticed people doing this with the gloves. It's actually a clever way to keep crows off. You put gloves on there, the hand, they see the hand. And it's just a simple way to warn, you know, crows and stuff. But crows are really smart. I don't know if it will work so much. So here's the number. All right, lots of shisol growing. Really cool. You get your own little bit of ground. I don't know what they charge for this. I need to research it. You see any bees, Mikey, on the clover? You saw wasp or bee? Any bees on the clover? I see clover. And this is, yeah. We look at the clover. I haven't seen any pollinators. All right, let's go. Mike, we gotta go to Hoikwin now. And this is just a big community agricultural center across this. As you can see, there's clover, and whenever I see clover, I want to look and see if I see any pollinators. But let's go, Mike. Ikoka. Let's go. He's not too happy having to go to school. On it. All right. You know, Japan are such big gardeners because the cost of fruits and vegetables is so high here. You know, vegetables have been the same price for over 30 years. They haven't, you know, they haven't gone up, but they haven't gone down in 30 years. And so when you got a product that's so expensive, then ultimately what you're going to do is, you know, grow it yourself. And I'm walking over here, I see a whole bunch of clover here, and I want to check out this clover, see what we can see here. You know, trying to find out how healthy your environment is really simple. There's a pollinator there. Oh, look at the big old, see the big grasshopper there, Mikey? Mikey loves to grab grasshopper. Like, grab that grasshopper there. Grab it. It doesn't bite. Just grab him. Just grab him. Just grab him. There you go. Can you grab one too? Lots of oh, there's a bee. There's a no, it's a fly. That looks like a bee, like a bumblebee, but it's not. It's an imitation fly. It's not a bee. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, show Mikey. I'm looking for bees real quick. This is kind of like a great place to see if there's any pollinators. A big patch of clover like this. And what I've discovered is that pollinators are pretty much seasonal. So that's what makes, what I've realized, what makes honeybees, social bees, so important, because they're not seasonal. I don't need it, Tommy. I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm looking for bees. You're disturbing me. I'm walking around looking for bees here.
I can throw this.
So, yeah, you can throw them away. So what you do, if you want to see how healthy, all you do is you stare at a patch of ground like this for about 5 minutes. You know, and if you don't see any pollinators in 5 minutes hit these flowers, then you're dealing with an unhealthy ecosystem. Because you cannot, for example, at my farm, at my bee sanctuary, stare at a patch of clover like this for 5 minutes without it being hit by quite a few pollinators. So, you know, maybe one, or even like this here, there's not enough flowers, but something like this where it's just full of flowers, right? We could set up cameras like this that just monitors and counts. We could have an app tied to some simple AI that just monitors and counts bees, and maybe even IDs them with autofocus, zoom in, right? And just set these cameras up in places and just look for pollinators. That's how we can figure out how healthy our ecosystem is. This is not a healthy ecosystem. And the reason why is all of those rice fields, and I just saw them today putting down Noyaku, right? Noyaku. So you've got all this monoculture with all these chemicals and everything else that are seeping down into our water, that are poisoning our bees, that are affecting everything. And you know, and it's affecting, what people don't realize, it's affecting the quality of your fruit, your vegetables, because bees will impact the size and quality of your vegetables by up to 80%. The more times a bee hits a flower, basically, the bigger that damn thing is going to be. And that's from science. They just love it, right? It just like, wow. The more pollen, the more impact, it just affects it somehow. So they know that.